Hey, so new OpenAI model just came out. It's called O1 Preview and O1 Mini, and a bunch of benchmarks just came out. So I'm just gonna comment on it really quick. So the original benchmarks by OpenAI, they are showing how it crashes everything, how like the competition math crashed, competition code crashed completely, and PhD level science questions also crashed. So like IME are like is like for competition math, and code forces is for competition code. You can look that up. And yeah, PhD level science questions are pretty hard, and this seems very good. So the O1 is the full version is like really strong compared to the O1 preview that we got to play with, and yeah, there's also O1 mini. So yeah, and these are like other benchmarks. Like I don't believe MMLU anymore. It's like MMLU is like it's like there's so many wrong stuff. It's like contaminated and so on. You can look AI explains video on MMLU categories, MMLU benchmarks, and like I don't know why they still use it, but it still performs better, so it's pretty good. And there are like some anti-contamination tests apparently. Yeah, whatever. And then there's like exams on like different tasks, and you can see how like the O1 improvement basically crushes it in where you need reasoning. So like you need math, you need reasoning. Physics, you need more reasoning. Like biology, kind of need less reasoning. Okay, well, uh, Noam Brown tweeted that for some tasks you don't need reasoning. Therefore, therefore one doesn't improve there, which is funny because it's like it's like saying fuck you to some jobs, you know. um, yeah. I think somewhere in here. Um, yeah. Yeah, that you don't need reasoning in some tasks. It's not worth. Uh, in many tasks you don't need reasoning. So like personal writing, editing text. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but for computer program data analysis, mathematical calculations, people are like, yes, GPT. I mean, 4.0 preview much better, and O1 would be like even better. So than just O1 preview. So that's like this benchmarks from OpenAI themselves, so do not trust those. Well, you can, but you know, it's from them, so they will like make cherry pick and market and so on, whatever. But I think it's still good. I played with it and it's like amazing. The model is amazing, actually. I agree with that. So and also they mentioned in their post, in their technical post for qualifying exams, for like mathematics Olympiad, the GPT-4 solved only 13% of problems, while the reasoning model scored 83%, which is pretty cool. While the OpenAI did the funniest thing. Yeah, this sadly, I thought at first that this is like mathematical Olympiad, but it's not. It's just it's informatics Olympiad. Yeah, the informatics Olympiad, not the math Olympiad, but it's still very impressive. It's still very impressive that it like got much better when you allowed like I think 50 submissions or something like that, just like the amount of submissions that you're actually allowed on the informatics Olympiad. But when you allow 1,000 submissions, it just goes above the gold medal threshold. So it's kind of cheating, but not really. You know, it's like wow, cool. Informatics Olympiad goes well, while the mathematics Olympiad it also like crashes. I'm not sure why they didn't show what kind of percentile is this in the post. Maybe they forgot or something. I don't know. But like, it would be funny because, you know, when DeepMind got silver medal in mathematical Olympiad using their alpha proof, which was on different architecture, like search in Lean, trained using AlphaGo, I mean AlphaZero like algorithm, and and translating to lean, and so on, with LLM giving like ideas and so on. So like that's like it got 28 points, while it needed 31 points to be at gold medal, so it got like silver medal. And if OpenAI like at the same day would release a model with like gold medal in mathematical Olympiad, would be so funny. Yeah. So okay, so that's OpenAI benchmarks, and now new benchmark came out. It's and it's very interesting. Well, new benchmark came out. It's LiveBench, and it's like very better. It's like limiting potential contamination, verifiable objective ground truth answers, which is something MMLU has an issue with. So no LLM judge, and yeah, and it's pretty good. So what happened what are the results here? Is that the new OpenAI preview AI model destroys Anthropic Claude on reasoning, mathematics, data analysis, and language. So that's like much better. So as you can see, reasoning average. Yeah, I'm gonna mention that later. Like O preview is better. Mathematics average O preview, data analysis O preview, language O preview, just at the top. So that's it. But OpenAI O1 Mini is still better at reasoning than OpenAI O1 Preview. That's like interesting. So maybe like smaller, more specialized model just for reasoning or something. Or it's like, or you know, there's like or possibly like there's like O1 model, O1 preview model, and O1 Mini, which is a mini version of the O1 model itself. So therefore, like the O1 Mini is like much better. And if you like put in O1, the full fat O1 model on its own, it would like just go to the top. I don't know, maybe. And yeah, on coding, that's like slightly more complicated. It's like the Anthropic Claude 3.5 still wins over O1 preview in coding, with OpenAI GPT-4o being second, and then OpenAI O1 preview. But on code generation, OpenAI O1 Mini is first, and then Anthropic Claude 3.5 Sonnet, and then OpenAI O1 preview. So if you look at that, just coding and look at generation, it's like O1 Mini at the top, and then O1 preview, and between them Sonnet, and on completion just Sonnet wins, and yeah, then GPT-4o. So and it's like, what is the down here in coding completion? But there's like 44, like all of these got 44, so Mini and O1. Oh, this is GPT-4o Mini. And where is O1 Mini then? O1. What? It's down here. Below Mistral Instruct. Wow. Okay. So that's like what? Interesting. So this is in coding completion. Okay. And on instruction following, Meta 3.5 Instruct Turbo, both 70%, 70B and 405B, and Gemini and Google Gemini 1.55 Pro X 0801 are in front of OpenAI O1 preview. So yeah, that's like instruction following is this one. So yeah, you can see like all of them on top. Then O1 preview. And where is O1 Mini? It's down here again. Yeah, and you can like look at the different simplify. I could do blah. Okay, storage generation O1 preview destroys everything, and Command R plus is second. What? And this model I've never heard of before is third. Okay. Summarize. Yeah. Also like at the bottom. So storage generation OpenAI preview is like for some reason. Interesting. It's like so random sometimes. I don't know how much of it is actually noise, how much of it is actually like practical like transpose to like practical tasks and so on. So we will see. Arc is like a benchmark for AGI that this guy just will release tomorrow. So we will see. Yeah. So please do not get homeless by using this model too much. I hope you enjoyed. I helped. So yeah, it's interesting development. So let's see. Maybe like it's like since now like this model destroys probably OpenAI Sonnet in some like in lots of benchmarks like maps. I wonder. Like you can since it's rate limited, I think like 30 per week or something, 20 per week or something for the preview version. The mini has like I don't know 100 or something, 50 or something, I don't know, something like that. It's like very small. You can use Open Router to be able to use it, and yeah, okay, and yeah, so. And I wonder, like, because now OpenAI everyone out of the water, well, mostly, not fully, and so on. You just seen the benchmark, guys. It's not like we'll see how it will evolve actually in practice. How will it live up to its hype? And I wonder if like tomorrow or like today, because this happened yesterday, like if like tomorrow like Meta or like Anthropic or Google or Elon Musk's XAI, they will just came out like, okay, no lead for you, Mr. OpenAI. Here's my even better, because we know that basically all labs, at least Jan LeCun tweeted about that. That most of the labs, basically the AGI labs, work on something similar, like searching. So this like uses chain of thought. It's using sampling, like ingrained inside. I don't know how exactly ingrained inside. If it's like just built on top of GPT-4, if like there was reinforcement learning to like train it on such data, to train it on the chain of thought and so on, to train it to think through stuff and so on. Yeah, to specialize it this way. It's like specialized on coding, specialized on reasoning, specialized on mathematics, so it's like worse in some other tasks, well, not as worse, the story writing, I think, and instruction following also like fell down. Interesting. So yeah, it's like this specialized, and we know that, and we're not sure like to what extent like it's ingrained in the architecture, because there have been like, I don't know, like if we could like loop inside the transformer, like more ingrained, and so on, like and like self-verify in between the different layers, and chain of thought between the different layers or something like that, just not on top of the model but inside the model, and like loop there and so on. So yeah, we'll see. We don't know. If that's not the thing yet, I think it will be thing yet in a few seconds, because there have been billions of papers about that. You can look at AI Explains, like let's verify step by step. It's one paper, for example. So you can look at AI Explains videos about that. He's the best channel on this, I think. Yeah. So AI Explained. Yeah. So yeah. So, and we know all other. Basically, most of the other AGI labs were working on something similar. So, like Meta, Google, Anthropic, and so on. They are trying to like search, like Monte Carlo tree search on in like a big sample space. Also, this model was using a reward model. Not reward model. How do you call it? Like when you sample a lot of different possible solutions, then there's a model to rank which one is the best. At least that's how I understood it from the technical report when I read it. So that's pretty good, and that's new, definitely. Like that's not just a chain of thought, it's like new additional model on top, kind of in the system, in the whole system. So that's pretty good. I wonder if trains from scratch, or if it's like some LLM model trained from scratch just for that, or if it's like fine-tuned language model, or if it's even a language model or something. I don't know. Probably transformer, mixture of experts or something. Probably not Mamba or some new architectures, XLST and some. Probably not. People are still, I guess, transformer built. So we will see. So all the AGI labs are doing stuff like that. And we'll see in the next week, in the next month, until the end of the year, because we will definitely get much more. Musk wants to release, but we know Musk timelines. Anthropic said they will release Opus at 3.5 Opus is the end of the year. There's like rumors going around that Gemini 2 will come out in a few milliseconds, just like Strawberry was about to come out in a few milliseconds for like a year now or something. So people are basically edging. So, and now finally, like, and we'll see if it lives up to its life and if it will live up to its hype and so on. Yeah, so we will see. And we will see. We will see. So, yeah, it's like new scaling laws, new t-shirt patterns. So, like, test time compute scaling laws is the new thing, basically. So it's, yeah, scaling law. How many new scaling laws will we find out? I don't know. We will see. So, yeah. Yeah, this is also funny. Like, everyone is vibe checking for 01 mini, and nobody knows how the actual 01 will actually look like, because when you look at like that, it's like, oh my god, 01 is like destroying everything even more. Like, you can see 83, 73, blah blah. We will see if how that will actually live up to its like results. This looks like completely destroyed. So yeah. This is how it looks like where deep flaring is hitting a wall. The golf balls shall keep moving until the Kardashian scale improves. It's funny. Yeah, well, AI is thinking, so as the new excuse. Scaling works. Leopold was right in his super intelligence. How did he call it? Situational awareness paper essay or whatever. It's like the beginning of a new paradigm, basically, when you see the new scaling laws. So, yeah, I think Anthropic will be first to release the new reasoning AI model. That's my guess. Nvidia Corp will make even more money now. Yeah, so fast inference compute is about to explode. I agree with that. Yeah, so sampling is needed probably. Yeah, in cursor will be completely destroyed. Yeah, there's like a new bunch of papers I recommend reading. Yeah. Untrotted. Yeah, the fact that they have the access. Yeah, I'm kind of scared that the AGI labs will just not release the best models. Like, I agree with some risks being around these models, but at the same time, I think power concentration is a much bigger risk in relation to the other risks. So yeah. Yeah, like 4 years ago, GPT-2 was the biggest model. What will be in 4 years? Whoa, wow, I have no idea. Now, like, we will have to reformulate the plateauing hypothesis of models, right? Because like this model and the 4 and the 01, like the 01 preview model and the 01 mini are very good, while the 01 itself will be like big, I think. Like, you can see the person. I think this is even like more fine-tuned model for the 01, if I get it correctly. Like specialized, and it's like 93%. So the 01 preview only has 62 percentile in code forces, in like coding, competitive coding, while the specialized full fit 01 model has like 93, while the non-specialized is like 89 percentile. So like, that's very big. Yeah, so funny. And yeah, I try to play with it a bit, like giving it random stuff. So like they refused to do some maths around Riemann hypothesis, but when but it tried to do some quantum gravity stuff. and it thought for like 70 seconds, but someone made it think for like 100 and more seconds. Yeah, I think this will be relevant in a second. Like quality, I don't know to what extent will the models like have experience. Yeah. So we will see the law. The law of accelerated returns. That the yeah, each epoch of evolution has progressed more rapidly and built on top of the previous epochs. Yeah, so we are on the level 2. Reasoners are here basically. Yeah, I like this prompt a lot. It's like everything I think about. Well, almost everything I think about in one prompt. So I like make it write books. I do that with every new model, as well. Also tried some proofs, and it was pretty good. Like the new model was better at proofs, like linear algebra proofs, for example. Yeah, they didn't show the chain of thought. Let's see if that's like actually for safety reasons, or if people don't want the model to be distilled. Who knows? Nobody. Well, maybe the people inside. Yeah, much better at jailbreaks mitigation. So the new model is. And there was like reward hacking instances, which was interesting, trying to quote unquote escape the box inside virtual machine or something by I think rewriting API. I just seen like a few tweets. I didn't look deeply into the paper in the card. It's like I have 20 pages. I might read that though. So yeah, and I wonder to what extent the Devin is actually better. Yeah, bitter lesson strikes again. I think I retweeted it. Yeah, this. I wonder to what extent the Devin is like. You can see like Devin production with like. I think that's like 021 normal. It's like on top. This is like weird because in the LiveBench benchmark the 01 mini was I think better at coding. No. No, never mind. It's still better. But it's better. Yeah, it's better in generation, and in coding completion is pretty better. But it's like here, like in coding, still. So like I don't know how can I trust the Devin, which is like autonomous software engineer attempt. But it's cool. Anyway, like lots of conflicting benchmarks. Let's see how it will like actually work in practice. And this is really a great rundown. I think he also like links some papers, some related papers. Yeah, generate rewards of rewiring language models. At the bottom. No, this is a different one. I meant a different post from him. Jim Fan is very good. I recommend everything from him. Yeah, this like scaling friends compute with repeated sampling and scaling elements can be optimal can be more effective than scaling model parameters. Those papers seem to be very relevant. So because I recommend reading this whole rundown. It's very good. Yeah, Monte Carlo research. AlphaGo's value network. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this was fun. Like yesterday I just woke up, it came out, and I was like the whole day just locked to my screen. I didn't do anything else productive, which sucks because I wanted to do stuff. But it's like worth it, I think. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like this. Fun stuff. Very fun stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Do not get homeless by old husband you activity for one preview model on API to solve the P versus NP problem, and it thought about it for a week. Our API bill shows a usage of 10k USD, and now we are homeless. Oh no, do not do this. Okay, bye bye.